This is me, and for the past 2 weeks, I've been on a conquest to reclaim my life and establish a killer morning routine. The kind of morning routine that gets me up at 6 a.m. every single day. Now I tried so many things. I tried putting my phone to the other side of the room, getting some coffee, some meditation, and so many other things. But truth to be told, it has been quite a struggle. So, we have to find the missing link. What's that one thing that makes morning people wake up feel energized every single day? And how can one replicate it? In this video, I'll try to answer these two questions. But before, I have a confession to make. The thing is, I wasn't always like this. I've had a pretty consistent year throughout 2023, as in waking up at 6, going to the gym for the most part, and that is until I lost all the momentum on a single trip. You see, from the tropical vibes of Malaysia and coming back to this bone-chilling cold of Canada, even if it was only 1 month that I did the trip, this was quite a shock to my system. And not only that, after I came back, I just feel so tired of life, man. I had such a good trip that I just feel like going back to it. Just feel like staying in that dream, away from all the nonsense, all the troubles, all the disappointments of life. But I can't stay. I have to come back to reality. I have to come back to my work mode. As such, there are 3 things I need to fix in order to get my life back at its speed. 1. Good habits. 2. Sleep deprivation. And the last one is kind of complicated, hence I'd rather talk about it a bit later. So without further ado, let's tackle the first problem: setting up good habits. This is a habit tracker that I used to use before my trip throughout the year. I used to follow these 10 habits, but I kinda lost track of it, and in time, forgotten about it too. So it's time to get back, because these habits are gonna be my first line of defense for my mission. And now that we set that up, time to set up the next problem, which is kinda personal to admit, but I have insomnia. As in, I actually cannot fall asleep unless I stay in bed for at least 2 damn hours before I fall asleep. Meaning sometimes it can take more than that. This means that, let's say tomorrow I want to wake up at 5. I have to calculate 8 hours of sleep, plus the 2 hours it takes to even fall asleep. This means that I'm gonna have to sleep at 7 o'clock p.m. to be able to even wake up at 5 o'clock. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's not gonna happen. I need help. So I just bought some melatonin, an extra one too. That should theoretically, number 1, help me fall asleep faster, and number 2, help me stay asleep till 6 p.m. at least. So let's see how it goes. So the melatonin seemed to have worked, but it kind of worked too much. I overslept. So it did solve 2 of the problems I had. The problems of falling asleep faster and staying asleep. But I couldn't wake up on time. So technically, if I wake up one night at 5 o'clock, I'll be able to take back my momentum of falling asleep and waking up at the same time. So all we need is one day of self-discipline to wake up as early as possible to be able to take back control of my life, to take back this late sleep, late wake cycle. Let's see how it goes. In the morning, I don't feel very motivated to get up, but no choice. To be honest, it took some time, but eventually, with the help of some more forced discipline and some more melatonin, I built a little habit of starting my day strong, as in brushing my teeth, tongue scraping, and other habits I used to do, but this time doing them much earlier, consistent with my time. And that is until I realized one problem. You see, this is the number 1 habit that I wanted to get into that would start my day in the most productive way possible. The one habit I wanted to get into, but I never succeeded my entire life. And that is cold shower. For these last weeks, I've been trying here and there to even get some cold water on my skin, but even a single drop ended up causing me great pain. Is it because of my weak tolerance towards the cold? Is it because it's already minus 10 degrees outside of Canada? Or is it because I already tend to feel cold as ice when I wake up, along with a little bit of nasal congestions when I wake up?
Who knows? But one thing is certain. I failed to complete my third issue, and thus failed to complete all 10 habits that I wanted to get into. But thinking about it, I do have an optimistic mindset towards my growth. Yes, I still have a long way to go. Yes, my body is still somewhat deformed. Yes, my subscriber count is less than I hoped for. And yes, I've had some consistencies here and there, but I have to remind myself that not everything happens overnight. Are we gonna give up or choose to keep improving 1% every day? That is a test that is given to us every single day. Yeah, you get the point. But yeah, it's easier said than done, to be honest. Even I am working on it. I hope that one day I'll get over this cold shower thing. And I also hope that you also break your own bad habits and get into new challenging ones. The thing is, people who wake up consistently feeling energized every single day fall under one of these two categories. Number one, had good habits for a very long time, or number two, they were probably just born as a morning person, to be honest. But for the people like me who fall into the first category, it is a difficult journey to have the motivation to wake up every single day and feeling energized about it. But by keeping track of your own habits and weaknesses and taking small actions towards your goal every single day, that is, if you ask me, already pretty impressive, because most people aren't even aware of their own bad habits, and even if they are, not many take actions towards it. And even if they do take action towards it, not many stay consistent over a long period of time. And the fact that you watched this video so far proves your determination. And if you are watching this video until the very end, I think you are one of those people. I think so. Hope so. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.